heart is beating. Wow. Oh, so sunny here in Germany. Who would have thought? It's like I brought the sunshine.
First of all, it's exciting having you here on campus, actually for a few days. We announced you as a partner in April, which was really exciting for all of us.
The entire thing, it's just been very inspiring.
What was the first product, first experience with a brand that made you fall in love?
For me, it was the Superstars.
It was used for basketball, and that was the material that most of the basketball players were used to.
I remember vividly, I was in like 5th grade, and everyone at school had them, and I didn't have them yet. My mom was like, if you want them, you have to save up your tour money, and I'll split it with you, because at the time, you know, those were expensive shoes for me. And once I did, I split it with her, and they showed up, and
oh my gosh, these are like the it shoe. I'm wearing them every single day.
I think I wore those like every single day.
Those are like by far my favorite shoes.
Everyone else, feel free to grab some pair of gloves. Everyone who wants to touch something, very important.
Wow, I had to beep and everything.
Yeah, it's high security area. Go in.
What? Every corner I turned, I was just in awe.
Whoa, is this like a full leather bag?
The so-called shoe carry bag, because it was the only purpose it had to carry dirty shoes.
Oh, a shoe that went to space? Oh, you know there was a shoe that went to space? Yes.
At the moment, we're containing around about 14,000 catalog products in here.
I was born in the same time as this.
I'm like, wow, this is a huge production, like, wow, you know.
Tell us a little bit about styling and your inspiration, and where do you get it from?
I've always loved clothing, and I don't have a stylist.
For me, fashion has always been kind of a thing for me. Even when I was like a little kid, I loved dressing up and like having different outfits and having like a mood. Lots of punk references, and I love to even incorporate that with athleisure. So, I mean, you guys do so many collabs with, you know, Y3, Stella McCartney, Alexander Wang, Gucci, Jeremy Scott, and so it's having fun and playing with all the stuff that you guys already provide.
Oh! Of course it's Stella McCartney, bro. Duh. Of course it's Stella McCartney.
I think they know what
That was made for the Met Gala.
It's like, ooh, what can I mix and match? I'm like, ooh, these are like literally the same colors. Like, oh my God, this works out perfectly.
It literally goes with my outfit. Guys, imagine I just like strutted.
She keeps us on our toes, let's just say that.
We have these giant showrooms, the biggest in the world for the brand. I think the biggest in our industry.
They're so fun. I actually put together a few little outfits.
I was gonna ask you.
I'm already wearing some of it, yeah. But I'll show you some of the outfits I put together. I love this like bubble skirt. So I put this bubble skirt and this like almost camisole-like top. And then I paired it with the actual set because this is already kind of working. And then I loved this bag. It has like a pop of the silver and then bringing in back to the black because I thought that a silver bag would feel a little too monochromatic. I loved these shoes. I'm actually wearing a very similar shoe, but again, it popped in with the, you know, the colors that are in the theme here. And then I loved these little gloves that again fit in with the color tone, color palette we have. Yeah, it was just like, it kind of gives like sporty, feels like I could be riding a bike or something. I feel like I could go, what is it, mountain biking?
It was really great to have you on the CNE campaign. We see it like spreading around the world.
The shoot itself, I just remember the vibes there, just so exciting and so fresh and so young. And I just had the best time, I think. It just reflected in the photos that came out for the campaign.
I always think people gravitate towards authenticity too.
Yeah.
Like you can really feel it when it's like real versus faked.
You know, I don't want to be doing things that are inauthentic to me, so I just try to have fun.
Your positivity, your joy that just comes out of every cell of your body, I think is something that is so inspiring. So it's great to have you as part of our family and community.
It's like hefty. Yeah, it's really nice. I want to be a baby. I want to be a baby because this is so cute.
You've done so much, I think, at a very young age, and you've accomplished a lot in a short amount of time. I'd love to hear a little bit of how you got started in acting.
I actually started in musical theater. When I was 5 to like 10, 11, 12 years old, I did 22 full-length musicals. And then at 10, I decided I was like, I want to do on-camera stuff.
It was kind of tricky because I didn't really look like anyone else. So I got my whole thing going through short films.
From 10 to like now, I've done around 13, 14 short films, and I'm doing another one in like a couple weeks. I feel like short films are the most impactful for me because you get to learn a lot and you get to experience things and work with young, up-and-coming directors and producers and actors, and it's just been very insightful for me.
So you had some deep emotional roles, you also had some very physically demanding roles. I'm really curious like how you prepared yourself like for these dynamic roles.
Before Doctor Strange, I'd never done any stunts before, so I had like a month before I was going to be going to England for the final audition. For that entire month, basically almost every single day, I did, you know, hours of stunt training, like tumbling and kickboxing and boxing and like parkour. But I think that actually that preparation almost helped me when I went in for that stunt evaluation. They were like, she knows what she's doing, you know. It's best to like prepare as much as you can, because even if you don't get it, you know that I did everything that I could do to prepare myself and to do what I know I can do, so that later I'm not regretting, oh, I had all that time, I could have done something and helped myself, you know, possibly get it. It's like, no, you know, you did it.
Nice to meet you. How's things all good? Who's these?
Not yours, they're mine now. I was in England for like 7 months.
So you're such a role model for so many people. I'm wondering if you could leave us with any advice on to really how to follow your dreams?
One of the first ever pieces of advice I had ever gotten for film was from Elizabeth Olsen. I was entering a huge film alongside huge actors, like the cameo people, that I was just like, I'm so intimidated, you know, and she just really reassured me and said, don't be afraid to give your input, and if you have an idea, put it out there. You know, even if you think, oh, they might not take it, just put it out there. You never know. You know, they might not have ever thought of that before. And so since then, I'm like, I have to sometimes remember what she said, because you're right. You know, maybe someone hasn't ever thought of that before. Even if you think it's silly, just say it. So, yeah. Just give it a shot. You know, you don't know what you're capable of until you try it.
I feel like I'm gonna change the world somehow.
I don't know how, but I'm gonna.